So that way, writing one is revised, and so uh, what you're looking at is the revised version of writing one by using Grammarly. So as you can see, there are no letter lines, which seems to be fine. But still, in terms of the organization, paragraph indentation was not done here. Okay, so I have to put the paragraph indentation second, like that. And so again, I see the red part here, but it's okay. Like I said, it's okay. And so it could be optional. So although it shows the red part, I would ignore, and I accept the fact that this student revised via Grammarly. Although there are a couple of things needs to be taken care of. For this case, title. When people use the title, you should be very careful about the capitalization and things like that. And so there are two different kinds of meaning, uh, content words and function words. So we can divide these words into content or function words. Causes belongs to the content word of function word, people content word, living content word, longer content word, then content word, pastime content word. So because those words belong to the category of content words, you should capitalize all of these, okay? P capitalizing, L capitalizing, L capitalizing, T capitalizing, P capitalizing, T capitalizing, like that, okay? So I provided my feedback to this student talking about capitalizations in title. So, okay, let's move on to error table. For the case of error table, uh, right here, I worked like that, okay? I worked like that. So in your report, uh, you don't have to provide the table here from now on. So by simply saying CD, you can say C the error table, and then let me just delete I'm sorry, starting from here. For some reason doesn't. I could, huh, I don't know what's going on here though, but anyway, maybe I can select those, and so okay, right here I can see 잘라내기 cut, so I cut it out like that. So I said see the error table, and let me move on to the writing diary. Okay, so here you should talk about your feeling or things like that with the about the writing one. Okay, so as you can see, the red parts are right here. Okay, the red part here, which means this is the original version, and this student provided the grammar feedback on my writing diary, and which means that he uh, checked this one via uh, Grammarly. But what is missing here is again the error table. So we need an error table for this one. In order to do that, I'm sorry. In order to do that, copy this one, okay? Copy this one, 복사, copy, and go to the Grammarly again. And so I would delete the previous work, delete and put Control V, and then I can see the red part and things like that, all of that. And what I need to do is to bring up the error table here, okay? Number two, writing one diary. It talks about the writing one diary. And so let me do like that so that I could see arrow and things like that. So the student wrote a diary about his writing one by saying, first three, I didn't make the space that made, the first paragraph starts, I forgot this part completely when I wrote. Secondly, I didn't miss title, but so here, uh, miss title, comma, but. So Grammarly suggests this sentence should be compound. So talks about compound sentences here, and I should go to the sentence types and talk about compound sentence. Right here again, compound. And so if I move on, using preposition, what is the problem? Prepositions, okay? So this one belongs to the, again, noun agreement. So I should go here, noun agreement, okay, right here. So appeared one time here as an error. And this one, okay. Fifthly, I wrote just a medical. Okay. I had to write. So right here, this one. Well, you should put the period here first, and then next this one, okay? Quotation mark. So it should be like that. This error belongs to the mechanics, okay? And so let's go to the mechanic errors here. Mechanics. And in the mechanic, there is the period and quotation error here. And this one belongs to right here, okay? Number one. I had to write medicine and, okay, just so right here, the problem, without using nouns, using only medical was not suitable for grammar. So grammar suggests to remove the word just, okay? This one belongs to the category of redundancy, okay? It's like something worthy and things like that. So I would say this one is the redundancy right here, okay? And for the case of in, should change to 4. So obviously this one belongs to the preposition errors, okay, right here. And so I put the 1 here. And let me move on here. became unnatural, and I didn't apparently. What is problem? Okay, yeah. So apparently should be removed, and you should put the comma here because you're talking about compound sentence. So this error belongs to two categories: compound sentence and again redundancy. So let me go here and compound. Okay, compound sentence right here, subject, verb, like that. At the second time appearance, and again redundancy. The wordy kind of things, number two. Okay, and so right here, bingo. Uh, Grammar suggests you should make it like starting with it is a fact, so it's like subject and verb, because using conjunction and finishing it doesn't make sense at all. That's what it says. And the second one talks about instead of using noun, use the present, which makes it more clear. More clear, I would say. So meaning errors and conjunction subject complex sentence error here. So meaning the meaning doesn't seem to be clear here. Okay, and so the meaning. Okay, meaning, and so and complex. Okay, complex sentences should be preferred here, and so let's see. No more red. Okay, no more red. Thanks. Well, that's it about the writing one diary, and errors were marked like that. Okay, and so let me go back to the report. And so this student talks about the grammar feedback on my writing, and so uh, here you can see no red part, but um, this one needs more data like I showed before. So what you have to do is to fill in the error table about writing one diary like this, okay? And so let me move on to the next one. Mm, my thoughts on revising using Grammarly. So the general comment on using Grammarly. So this is the original writing. Okay, the original writing. I don't see any problem here. I don't see any red part. But okay, again, let me copy this one. Let me copy this one. Copy. Oh, let me copy. Huh. This. Okay, right here. Let me copy this one again. Copy, and let me go back to the grammar, okay, to check the grammatical errors. Delete this and copy, put the copy V, and so okay. So here you can see the red part again. So what you have to go is to the to the uh, error table, and the third one, your comment on grammar in general. So to work efficiently, let me minimize the previous one so that I can see errors right here. And so I think that revising using Grammarly is very helpful to my English. First, I can know my grammatical missing points, okay? So I can know, I can learn. Well, this one talks about the word choice, and this one talks about transitive versus intransitive, okay? And this one talks about the article. This one talks about the grammatical points missing. Sounds strange here, so it's the redundancy that are missing, okay, which seems to be good. Okay, so first of all, instead of using no, you have to use learn. This is what we call word choice, okay? So for the case of word choice right here, number one, and learn about is transitive versus intransitive, okay? Transitive versus intransitive. One, uh, my should be changed to the, so this one belongs to the the error here. One. Um, uh, Deleting missing points and that blah 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 uh, about my about the grammatical points that are missing. Well, I would call this one as the adjective clause, issue of the adjective clause. So in the local area, adjective clause, including the adjective right here. Okay, and so right here, uh, instead of using even not, uh, may not, may not even, even not, may not even. So may should be added here. Uh, well, mm, when you use the present tense, you should be very careful. Okay, it's it talks about the habit or his or the truth or things like that. So here, grammar suggests you to make it more suggestive instead of conclusive. So, well, those kind of errors. Well, I would call this one as a meaning, okay? Or I can say that it talks about using what? Put the may. Uh, it talks about the modal kind of things. So usually in the local errors, uh, you can see modals here. They have modal here. Pronoun, preposition, connectives, conjunction, comparison, adverb, adjective, local errors. Um, so for this case, I just say meaning seems to be not that much clear, I would say. And so let's move on here. Their grammar. So I think that explains of grammar are not that detailed. So you should delete grammar and seems to be. And so uh, if you take a look at the that here, I think that um, grammar explanations seems to be of grammatical, not that detailed. Um Basically, it talks about the structure of the object, which consists of the subject and verb. I think that, and so I would say this one belongs to the category of meaning. Uh, some word should be changed and things like that, so that make the meaning much more clearer. Okay, and so let's move on here, move on here, move on here, move on here. Uh, so very efficient in time and money, and so in terms of can be the best choice here. Well, in terms of belongs to the category of the usage. Okay, so in terms of usage here, and hmm, again here, you cannot simply say because it takes a bit long time to do, because you are saying conjunction, subject, and verb. Conjunction and subject verb cannot be a complete sentence. Okay, so you have to combine this one, make it as a um, complex sentence. So talks about the complex sentence right here. Okay, so if you scroll up, complex sentence here, complex right here. Okay, complex sentence. Um, and so long time. Well, you should put the in front of little or little. Okay, it talks about the article first of all. I would say article, and also this one belongs to the agreement in noun. Okay, so I would call this one agreement in noun is much more appropriate. Okay, and it takes a little bit of time to do. Well, this one talks about the A or B structure basically, and A or B structure were nouns. So uh, I would put as the noun right here. Okay, number one. But it is an undeniable fact that it must be helpful and useful to me if I didn't. Okay, if I didn't hadn't revised. Okay, so you should put past perfect here. So talks about the tense agreement here. So tense agreement. One. Mm, and instead of using no, you should use okay again, present perfect here. So again, it talks about the notion of the tense here. Number two. Uh, so that's all about the uh, creating the error table on your comment on Grammarly. Okay, let me go back to the this one. Okay.